I hear that if I need some protection, you're the orc to talk to. I need to get out of town, real discreet like. I've got people looking for me, so I can't take the main roads. Thought you would know a route to Heladia that's more subtle. Money isn't a problem, especially if you ensure that any threats are taken care of on our little journey. Why aren't you? Why aren't you saying anything? Do we have a deal? Marissa didn't mention that this orc was too dumb to talk. What's that? Did you just speak? Yes, I. Yes, I can give you 100 copper coins. I've got that right here. But you only get paid once I'm in Heladia. Unscathed. It's a deal then. We are quite far from the beaten path. Are you sure you know where we're going? Deepening my voice? I'm not. Yeah, I was. I guess that was pretty obvious, wasn't it? I'm surprised a dumb orc like you was able to figure that out. But really, do you know where we're going? Okay. I guess if I trust you to protect me, I can trust you for directions. So, I'm sure you want to hear the tragic backstory as to why I'm running away. No, but well, do you have something else to liven up this trip with? That's what I thought. So it won't hurt to hear a little story about the person you're protecting. Ahem. I am the sire of a very influential noble back in North Gyle, and he doesn't really care about me. He was going to marry me off to some second Duke of Arminstas for a better inn with the families down there. So I locked myself up in my chambers and panicked when my closest friend came to me. My handmaiden, Marissa, told me of the orc who chaperoned her and her caravan all the way from Talwen, and how this orc frequented a little establishment in the city. So I put on this cloak. I grabbed all the spare change I could find, and I wandered around till I found you. Do you have a response to my tale of woe? Wow, you really don't talk much, do you? You know, If I didn't know any better, I'd assume. Hey, if you didn't like me talking that much, you could have just said something. You didn't have to cover my mouth. Wolves? Where? I don't see them. Oh, you want me to be quiet? Okay, got it. Oh, cool. Are you going to fight off the wolf pack with nothing but a bow and your incredible marksmanship? Was that it? You're 8 feet tall with 3 different blades, a bow, and what I can only assume are various spells and potions. And you just scared the wolves away? What did I want you to do? I don't know. But when I hired you, I thought you'd do some cooler stuff. There you go again. Not talking. You know, you're nothing like the stories. Really? You don't care about what stories I could possibly be talking about. You could at least pretend to care and look at me when I say things. You know, you really aren't giving me the attention I deserve. If you weren't so essential to my overall escape, I'd walk away right now. Don't, as is, don't leave you. Is that an apology, or are you just worried about your payment? More silence. That's my favorite. Let's just walk in silence all the way to Hilaria. I'm sure that won't be boring in the slightest. Why'd you stop? Did the silence finally get to you? Bear? That's worse than wolves, right? So what's the plan? You're slathering yourself in the mud. What? Is this some scent thing? I certainly hope you don't expect me to do that. Yes, I'm sure I smell very fragrant. I paid top dollar to ensure my cleanliness was second to none. I will not be ruining it by rolling in the mud. Well then, I guess you'll have to think of a better solution. I'm paying you for something, aren't I? Oh, the smallest sword. Are you going to fight the bear? Yes, I guess I am making you. If the only two options are masquerading as Big Ben or you flexing your prowesses, then I know which I'll be picking. So, are you going to call it over here? Or what? Keep walking? You want me to just walk next to you until the bear comes to maul us? What happens to me if you fail? I think that I should climb a tree, then you call the bear over and fight it. If you die, I wait for the bear to leave and continue walking. If you live, then you can come with me. Come on, I'm paying for an escort, and you've yet to do anything special. Tell you what, I'll throw in 10 silver pieces, and if you win, you can keep the bear pelt. You can't just say no. I'm the one in charge here, and you're working for me. If I want you to fight the bear, then that's what's going to happen. Oh, see? It must have heard us talking. Now, let's make with the stabby. Don't just yell at the bear. Fight it. Come on. I want to see some action. If you won't get that bear angry, then I'll. See? Was that so hard? Yes, I threw a rock to get the bear mad. It was about to walk away. What if it came back later and caught us off guard? Oh, 'cause you're such a bear whisperer. How could you know it wouldn't come back? It didn't want to fight. Fat chance. It's a bear. All they think about is food, violence, probably sleep. They always want to fight. Oh, there you go again. Walking. Again. Are you mad at me or something? Did the bear actually manage to scratch you? Ah, your classic lack of response. You know, I'm having a hard time figuring out what Marissa saw in you. I'm sure a human bodyguard would at least be a little more talkative. Come on, at least get mad or something. I've been trying to push your buttons all day, and you've given me nothing. You're like a brick wall. Fine, be like that. Not like I care. I'm so bored. Please, gods, just let something interesting happen. It's been nothing but trees and rocks and sticks for hours. Oh, you've stopped again. What is it this time? Mountain lion? A manticore, perhaps. Wait, is is that a lamplight? It is. Are we actually getting close to town? Oh, finally. I was half worried that we were walking in circles. All right, Orc. Let's finish the job. Just a little farther, and you'll get your bounty. Huh? Why aren't you coming? We're less than a mile out from the imperial city of Heladia. I'm sure there aren't any weird animals about knights. What? Are you scared of knights or something? Hey, I said you get paid when I'm safe in Heladia. So if you don't escort me to those gates, then I'll be counting this as desertion, and you'll be forfeiting your payments. That's better. Let's go. Hello, my good guardsmen. I am a weary traveler, come to seek refuge within the great walls of Heladia. If you would be so kind to open the gates, then I'm sure we can. Hey, what's the big idea? Firing on us. Orc, we need to leave. I don't know what madness the guards have contracted, but they're going to kill us. Phew, that should be far enough from the wall. I think we're out of their range. What was that all about? Are you wanted by the Empire or something? Yeah, you're an orc. So what? It's not like that's a crime. Orcs are most certainly allowed in every major city in Apolis. And I don't see how the time of night would affect anything. Give you your payment. That's what you're thinking about right now. Whether or not you'll get paid. Fine then. Here's the copper. And there's silver for the lackluster showing against the bear. What? Are you gonna leave me now? I don't understand what you're saying. You want me to go back to the walls without your protection and claim that I escaped from you? Are you crazy? They'll shoot me on sight. They would shoot me. They were trying to shoot me earlier. They were trying to shoot you. But why? As far as they're concerned, you're a traveler, just like me. Why would they care? You aren't making a lick of sense. If I go back there, with or without you, they will kill me. Do I trust you? Yes, I trust you in a general sense. You seem quite knowledgeable about all things in the forest. But this is a different subject entirely. Fine. If you want to see me get skewered by 1,000 crossbow bolts, be my guest. But when they attack me and I die because I went in unprotected, I will haunt you so hard. You'll wish you died to that bear. Well then, goodbye, orc. Guards, guards. I escaped from the clutches of that awful orc. They're probably still lurking around here. Please, let me in before they have their way with me. Orc, wait. Please, I I need to speak to you. You're right. Thanks for stopping. You take really big steps. You know that? You were right about everything throughout this entire trip. So I'm sorry for doubting you. I think I've been more than a little prejudiced towards you. I I just heard so many stories about the mindless warriors and the skilled hunters that, well, I expected you to fit a certain mold. I'm sorry. When the guards opened the gates, and I realized that I'd be entering Heladia completely alone, something occurred to me. It's kind of pathetic, but I've never worked a day in my entire life. I have no survival skills, and I'm practically out of money. If I went into Heladia, I'd have no friends, no connections, and no place to go. I'd be reduced to begging in a matter of days. Obviously, I can't go back to North Kyle, and if I tried to travel to any other city alone, I'd certainly die in the wilderness. I know I've been nothing but awful to you, but I have to beseech you for another chance. I I hate saying this, but I need your help. Not like before when I hired you. I need your help. I have no other options. No one else to turn to. Let's see. Um, I've got about 20 gold pieces. They're all yours if if you take me as an apprentice of sorts. You'll teach me how to fight, hunt, cook, and whatever else it takes to survive. How you do? In exchange, I'll use whatever skills I learn to serve you for as long as you'll have me. I'll skin your kills, even if it's disgusting, cook your food, anything to make your life easier. And you let me stay with you. You'll protect me while I'm still learning. I know it's a pretty awful deal. I'm sure there are people more suited for learning that would be willing to pay more. But I can't do anything. I can't do anything more to sweeten the pot. All I have left is the gold, the clothes on my back, and about 20 years of life being a spoiled brat. I see why you'd say no, but please, will you take me under your wing